Hello. Welcome to Biblical Quiz. How well do you know the Bible? Are you familiar with numbers and events that happened in the Bible? This quiz is another exciting way of testing your Bible knowledge. Challenge yourself with this quiz and see how many of these questions you can answer correctly. All Bible references are from King James Version. There are total questions of 15. There are 10 seconds for each question. You may pause the video if you need more time. Remain blessed. Are you ready for the quiz? Let's start. Question 1. At what age did the Levites retire from performing in the tent? Option A, 40 years. Option B, 50 years. Option C, 30 years. The correct answer is option B, 50 years. Bible reference is Numbers chapter 8, verse 25. And from the age of 50 years they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more. Question 2. How many days did God flood the earth? Option A, 150 days. Option B, 40 days. Option C, 80 days. The correct answer is option A, 150 days. Bible reference is Genesis chapter 7 verse 24. And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days. Question 3. How many times did God call Samuel before he answered? Option A, 4 times. Option B, 3 times. Option C, 2 times. The correct answer is option A, 4 times. Bible reference is 1 Samuel chapter 3, verse 8 and 10. And the Lord came, and stood, and called as at other times, Samuel, Samuel. Then Samuel answered, Speak, for thy servant heareth. Question 4. How many days and nights did Jesus fasted? Option A, 50 days. Option B, 70 days. Option C, 40 days. The correct answer is option C, 40 days. Bible reference is Luke chapter 4, verse 2. Being 40 days tempted of the devil. And in those days he did eat nothing, and when they were ended, he afterward hungered. Question 5. How many times did Elisha ask Naaman to wash himself in the river? Option A, 3 times. Option B, 21 times. Option C, 7 times. The correct answer is option C, 7 times. Bible reference is 2 Kings chapter 5, verse 14. Then went he down, and dipped himself 7 times in Jordan, according to the saying of the man of God, and his flesh came again like unto the flesh of a little child, and he was clean. Question 6. How many years did David reign over Israel? Option A, 45 years. Option B, 40 years. Option C, 30 years. The correct answer is option B, 40 years. Bible reference is 1 Kings chapter 2, verse 11. And the days that David reigned over Israel were 40 years, 7 years reigned he in Hebron, and 33 years reigned he in Jerusalem. Question 7. How many times did Daniel pray in a day? Option A, 4 times. Option B, 3 times. Option C, 7 times. The correct answer is option B, 3 times. Bible reference is Daniel chapter 6, verse 10. Now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being open in his chamber toward Jerusalem, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day, and prayed, and gave thanks before his God, as he did aforetime. Question 8. How old was Moses when he spoke with Pharaoh? Option A, 50 years. Option B, 80 years. Option C, 40 years. The correct answer is option B, 80 years. Bible reference is Exodus chapter 7, verse 7. And Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron 83 years old, when they spake unto Pharaoh. Question 9. How many days did it take God to create the heavens and the earth? Option A, 7 days. Option B, 6 days. Option C, 5 days. The correct answer is option B, 6 days. Bible reference is Exodus chapter 20, verse 11. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day, wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, and hallowed it. Question 10. How many men were seen in the burning furnace? Option A, 4 people. Option B, 7 people. Option C, 3 people. The correct answer is option A, 4 people. Bible reference is Daniel chapter 3, verse 23. He answered and said, Lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt, and the form of the 4th is like the Son of God. Question 11. How many types of birds did Noah send out of the ark? Option A, 2 birds. Option B, 3 birds. Option C, 1 bird. The correct answer is option A, 2 bird. Bible reference is Genesis chapter 8 verse 7 to 8. And he sent forth a raven, which went forth to and fro, until the waters were dried up from off the earth. Also he sent forth a dove from him, to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. Question 12. How many times did the cock crow before Peter denied Jesus? Option A, 3 times. Option B, 7 times. Option C, 4 times. The correct answer is option A, 3 times. Bible reference is Luke chapter 22 verse 34. And he said, I tell thee, Peter, the cock shall not crow this day, before that thou shalt thrice deny that thou knowest me. Question 13. How many years did the Israelites wander in the wilderness? Option A, 47 years. Option B, 40 years. Option C, 30 years. The correct answer is option B, 40 years. Bible reference is Joshua chapter 5 verse 6. For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness, till all the people that were men of war, which came out of Egypt, were consumed. Question 14. How many people were saved in Noah's Ark? Option A, 8 people. Option B, 7 people. Option C, 10 people. The correct answer is option A, 8 people. Bible reference is Genesis chapter 7, verse 13. And the selfsame day entered Noah, and Shem, and Ham, and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them, into the ark. Question 15. How long did Solomon reign in Jerusalem? Option A, 40 years. Option B, 80 years. Option C, 30 years. The correct answer is option A, 40 years. Bible reference is 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 42. And the time that Solomon reigned in Jerusalem over all Israel was 40 years. How many of these questions were you able to answer correctly? You may drop your score and opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, give it thumbs up, and share with friends and families if you find this video more useful. Thanks for watching.